I'm combat ready.
Oh, Jake, just wanted to show you this real quick.
Oh, you got Yotsuba?
Of course I did.
Here's my thing though. I fucking forgot what I was gonna say.
Who wants to start? Who wants to do the thing? I feel like it should be Jake. Jake, since he's the most excited.
I got my Chainsaw Man pillow. I got my Pochita.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like Jake
go.
has to be the one that, since he's that much excited. No,
all right,
I think Jake
we gotta go.
host this. He needs to start this episode. Go ahead.
I've been waiting for 12 hours. Granted, I slept for 6 of those 12 hours, but I still waited. Have you guys seen any like stills of this or any clips at all online?
Nothing.
No.
They have completely, and this seeing the stills, and I saw 1 or 2 clips, like short, like almost GIFs on Twitter. Seeing them just reaffirm that the trailer we watched a year ago was just made as a tech demo, you could say, just to show what a Chainsaw Man trailer would look like. From what I've seen, the art style is completely different. It looks way more like Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, it looks straight up like Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, but it looks like the movie. From what I've seen. Yeah, the movie had amazing animation. So we're gonna see. Have we even done the introduction? Did I just totally skip over that?
Nope.
Yes.
All right. Welcome back to the Weebs Closet. This is Chainsaw Man trailer. You know why you're here. All right, fuck it. Come on now.
Let's carry on.
Me being a person that before Jake, I had already like read the entirety of Chainsaw Man, and hold on, I'm just providing the context. Like when I first saw that trailer, I knew for a fact that they weren't gonna really show anything. Like they were just gonna show some of the quieter moments of the show, and then or the series, and then they're gonna show a little bit just to kind of like hype you up. And like there's like in the last couple moments of that trailer, it was like I kind of want to make a pinpoint that was like closer to the beginning, like I would say like first couple chapters in, so they're not really gonna show anything too crazy. So I feel like there wasn't really like in terms of just like how it looks, like art style, I thought it looked amazing, but like the animation quality is the one thing that I can't really like say anything just yet, because we haven't really seen anything, like we can't really say that it's that it meets, or it's under or over like
I mean,
Demon Slayer or anything like that.
I was talking about in terms of like transitioning the characters' movements.
No. I get what you mean. I get what you're saying, but like it's like one of those things where like I feel like the only way that we'll be able to like make an actual comparison is when we actually see something in action. I'm hoping
it no longer matches to the trailer that we saw, so it should be.
That is correct.
Exactly,
so I'm definitely hoping that at least in this trailer we get to see animation in play. Like I want to see at least something of an action scene, so that I can then safely say, man, this.
If they do, then that'll be that'll be risky, because you gotta show and not show. Because you wanna save the fights.
You wanna peek.
Yeah, like you cannot show fights,
dude.
Here because you.
Okay. Nekko. There's 8,000 fights in Chainsaw Man. If you show 4 of them, it's not even gonna spoil this anime.
I'm just saying.
Like, like if you could.
You want to get to it into the fights you want to get to the fights on the show, not in the trailer.
I would disagree with that, because the trailer has to get you into the show.
Right.
And if there's a selling
I
point,
don't know. The earlier trailer already did it, so.
True, but again,
then again, I've been hyping both of you the fuck up like before, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the first trailer was easily the best anime trailer I've ever seen, because every anime trailer is like Japanese narrator. Like Japan's still doing narrators in their trailers for some reason.
I can definitely. That's My Hero Academia right there.
Yeah. Which completely turns me off, even though that's not indicative of the quality of the show at all. Just like I see trailers as kind of like an art form in themselves. Like we did that intros video, right, where we showed off our favorite intros, And Nekko's complaint with every single trailer or intro that we showed is that they didn't sell the anime enough, which is a complaint. Like, it doesn't get you into the anime, but for me, a trailer has to sell you on the show. Like, this is your moment to convince me to watch this show.
Yeah.
And so if it's not a good trailer, you're already on my shit list. My wants going into this, I need dialogue. I want to hear the voices of at least like the principal characters, like the main trio. Shit, what else? Music. We got the fucking composer of Devilman Crybaby in this shit. That's like one of the best anime soundtracks I've ever heard in my life. And whenever I hear that music, I picture Chainsaw Man almost just as much. Like whenever I was reading the manga, I could just, for some reason, I would just picture the Devilman Crybaby music in my head. Because it's like the closest thing that felt like what I was reading, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like you heard it and it made you think, okay, Chainsaw Man should pop like this.
All right. Well, then how about this? How about we watch it, see
what
it's about, and then come back and we can talk about it a little bit more.
Are we actually gonna finally do this?
Yes.
Okay.
I say we just stop like beating each other's dicks about whether it is or isn't, and then just actually do it. You know.
Go.
The fucking eyes, Mappa in their eyes.
I know.
Okay.
Oh wow, they're already talking about that.
Nice.
Oh, the music, dude. Oh shit. It's the best character of all time.
Oh, okay, so that's power. That's cool. For some reason, I always thought that was Makina, but alright. Wait, so
Oh my god.
Oh, nice, that was blood. That's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
So, okay, I have a comparison immediately. That's funny, okay. Damn, okay. That guy reminded me from the guy from Jujutsu.
Yeah, Megumi.
Megumi, yeah.
That's exactly what I said whenever we were watching
you saw Megumi.
Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah. Well, fellas,
Jesus.
I need a 4K version of that trailer.
Like I had fucking goosebumps on top of my goosebumps.
Dude. Dude. Don't even get me started.
I will say this. It was right at like it was leaning more towards the Devilman Crybaby, but it was like pretty much what I was kind of like envisioning. It was chaotic, and I like that. You know, like that's exactly what I wanted.
What was chaotic?
Like, I'm talking about the sound design.
Okay, there you go.
I'm talking about the sound, like the like.
There wasn't much chaos. Giant wolf eating giant monster man with chainsaws out of his fucking head.
I was talking about the music specifically.
Nekko's like, this is a normal day. This is every day at Walmart.
I mean, it is a normal day at Walmart, but I don't know. I have to. I'm probably gonna be on the lower half of the people, but I think I prefer the first trailer more than this one. I think that this trailer was definitely catered to those who know the show.
There was a lot of dialogue, and they still didn't really tell you what it's about, surprisingly. Yeah. So, I don't like, as somebody who's read it, like, it was perfect. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to see. And they showed a lot of action, but they didn't even show anything. Like, I don't know what
Yeah.
Nekko, like, he said show it but don't show it. I guess they did that. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, they definitely did that. But at the same time, I have to say, like, I'm rewatching the first trailer right now, and honestly, I feel like both of them were probably equal parts. But this other one, I think the music, it's what sold me on the chaos compared to the second one.
the music
the
in the first one is better. I will say that. I gotta watch this one a few more times. This is first time seeing it, first time listening to it. But I do agree that I watched that first trailer like a billion times just because of the music.
Yeah, like it kind of slowly builds you up to it. But this one was good, and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the trailer was bad in any means. I liked it. I like to see how like Denji transforms himself. That was fucking sick. Actually, I
That was
loved it.
insane, dude.
And the animation was there. But I even here there's also like there's elongated fights at the end. Again, it's very at the end in this first trailer. But I don't know, like the animation improvement, I don't see that it was that better of an improvement. It was, the first one looked pretty good.
I mean, the first
as
one
well.
looks great, but that's because it's Mappa put in a ton of resources to sell you on the idea of Chainsaw Man.
True.
It was literally the equivalent to whenever, except this is kind of like the opposite. Like Mappa shit the bed in this instance where they made a trailer for Attack on Titan with just 2D Titans. And then when season 4 came out, it was 3D,
yeah,
which
yeah.
I thought was going to happen with Chainsaw Man. Turns out the animation looks completely different. There's no 3D that I could even tell. It was all 2D, which completely explains why we've been waiting for over a year
So
for
long.
another trailer, and it looks like this. And it's all in motion. Like, that was, like, literally insane.
They did use the same jump of power going down the building, which was
I think that looks different, though. Doesn't
Yeah,
it? Like, you might have to compare it.
Yeah, it is. I think it's a different angle, but it's the same jump. The angle is definitely way different. That's pretty cool. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely still hype. Chainsaw Man will. I don't think there's nothing that they can do at this moment that will make me not want to watch it. I am definitely hyped for it. It just sucks that like since I had to keep looking up and down between the subtitles and what was going on, I kind of missed quite a few things.
I'm just rewatching the clip because that's the clip I saw was the chainsaw bar coming out of his head.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my fucking gosh. Like, they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it.
Where does he have? Is it like a necktie almost?
He has like like the thing you rev a chainsaw with. He pulls it. It's stuck inside of his chest.
It's in
And
his,
then-
in the
so
middle
it's
of his
chest.
chest where like his heart would be,
Yeah.
somewhere around that area.
Okay. Because I saw him pulling it, but I just didn't see where he grabbed it from. Like, it seemed more from the neck.
My thing now is I'm super curious how much they're going to cover because they didn't show anything probably outside of what the first 3 episodes are going to be. Now that I'm looking at it, I can't think of anything outside of the first like 2 arcs. And so I'm curious because Chainsaw Man's such a fast-paced manga, and once you reach a certain point, like Mike, once they get to like the last 2
cannot
arcs,
go slow.
you
Yeah.
can't cut it off there for like a season 1 finale. You have to finish it off. And so
I have a prediction.
okay,
We're gonna get a second season of Chainsaw Man
well, of course,
right off the bat, and I just think because what they're probably going to do is, this is my prediction, they're gonna spend a lot of time in Jake, you'll know, there's a specific arc that happens in a hotel.
yes.
Okay, they're gonna spend a lot of time in that arc.
You think so?
I
That was
think
such a quick one in the manga. Though.
It was a quick one, yes, but I think they're gonna spend a little bit more time on it.
I'd be
At
down
least,
for that.
At least a couple, like I would see like an extra, like how many episodes would you give it?
I'd give it like 4 max.
I'm gonna give it +1.
Okay.
5 episodes at least.
Okay.
Like we're like the first couple of like the first volume or 2, we might see it go pretty quickly. Like the first volume, or rather like basically the introduction of Chainsaw Man, we're gonna see it in just 1 episode because that's what the first episode
course.
needs to sell it, right?
Yeah. Like everything you see in the first like 30 seconds is gonna be the first episode.
For sure. No, I don't know. Well, they
don't
might
think so?
save. They might save like secondary character introductions until like episode 2, maybe 3.
No, yeah, I think like Aki and Power is like episode 2. But like everything involving like the garage that you see at the
Aki,
beginning.
like I would see Aki start. I would see Aki starting episode 2, but Power ends episode 2.
Yeah.
Like we won't get to see Power actually like doing anything until episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get to see. Then we get to see the segment with Power in episode 3, and then we're gonna get like 4 to 5 episodes of the hotel arc.
Yeah. So how many episodes is the season 1? Do you think? Because if at
12,
that pace, you think 12? I could see 12. I think 12 would actually be a good number, and then maybe for season 2 you do 24.
Because I think I can see
1.
them. I can see them really stretching it out a little bit because the hypest moments of Chainsaw Man happened towards the second half of its entire of the entire saga.
And you can't do 24 episodes and then cut it off halfway.
Exactly.
Towards the end.
So,
yeah.
I like they're gonna basically hold off. They're gonna end the first season when shit starts like starting to get serious. Like when people are out to get certain other characters. I'm not gonna try to mention too much because I do want Nekko to get the full enjoyment out of the entire plot. But there's gonna be a part in the story where like it's gonna cut off season 1, and it's gonna leave us wanting more. And then season 2 is when they're gonna get us for good.
Mm-hmm.
In a matter of hours, it already has 3 million views, and like the original trailer has 70 million. So it's I'm pretty sure he's gonna beat it pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly, yeah. I saw Garnt's tweet. He made a tweet earlier and just talking about it was like scary how good it looked, is what he said, and like it was crazy how hyped up people are. But no,
I wish I gave it a better reaction, but for some reason I was just mainly like stoked. I mean, like frozen watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Nekko just needed to be devil's advocate. He just needed to be the I can't give it too much credit. I can't be just as hype as Mike and Jake. I gotta be
I wish I reacted that way.
I feel like there's never been an instance where all 3 of us have thought the same thing.
True.
I mean, that's true.
Like with what was it? I think with the first Chainsaw Man trailer, Mike had like the least amount of reaction. I went back and I watched it. He did a little smirk during it.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say like I would have pretty much the same reaction. I'm like the silent reactor, you know. Like,
true, that's true.
I'll absorb everything
unless it's Ruby.
I mean,
we get pretty loud during Ruby, but I think it's just because we're.
Mikey has a lot to say during Ruby.
I look. All I'm gonna say is this: is like Ruby subverted my expectations of it. And so, like, I feel like there's the moments where I get really invested.
I think y'all both together hit the nail on the head that this is going to be, like Nekko said, a 12-episode season. And Mike, it's going to cut off at a point that's going to get us hooked. And then in like a year, we're going to get a much longer season 2 that caps off part 1.
Because, I mean, it's still ongoing, too.
Yeah, of course. And they can't finish part 1 in one season because part 2 just started.
They're gonna do just that. They're gonna cut off halfway through Chainsaw Man. That's the first season. They're gonna give a little bit more time for the second saga of Chainsaw Man to continue. Then they're gonna release season 2. Once that is finished, they're gonna give a little bit more time, and then they're gonna jump into season 3. I can assure you that.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that.
No, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited.
Because that's exactly how it looks like. All right,
well, boys,
I think
October.
That's good enough. Yeah, October. Man, October's gonna be fucking packed with.
Oh my god.
Sure. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I am fucking excited, but yeah, I don't got any.
Talk about a month. We've never had a month that probably has this many like hype anime.
Oh,
yeah. we have the finale of Mob Psycho. We're finally getting into the war arc of My Hero. Bleach is coming. I don't watch Bleach, but Bleach is coming back. Spy Family's coming back, and then Chainsaw Man.
And,
Jesus Christ!
My Hero not long after.
I did already say that, but yes, My Hero not long after.
I just said it. I didn't. Yeah. By all means.
That's how excited Nekko is. But yeah,
I am too.
Yeah, I would say we're good.
It's gonna be a busy season.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah,
Alrighty.
I hope you guys enjoyed this shit. But we got We got a lot coming forward. I'm excited.
In October. We will see y'all in October.
See you. Or
Goodbye.
in the next video.
That's
Yeah,
true.
See ya.
Coming in the next video, bitch.
Hope you guys enjoyed another Weebs Closet reaction. A special thanks to our Patreons. We appreciate your extra support to keep this channel going. Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. See you in the next one.